Hey, Het-Heru, Nefer, Namaste. This is Het-Heru, and I'm here in this supermarket, and I just wanted to take you guys along while I do some shopping for some food. And every time I go into a market, I always forget to get a basket or a cart, so I end up just carrying everything and then dropping stuff all over the place. But you know, the reason why I decided to bring you guys along and just to show you a different type of perspective on eating, and you should always strive to eat healthy. And we're going to look at some of the food here. It looks pretty good. Like that crab meat there, I wouldn't touch that. And but you have some salads and stuff. But what I mean by a different perspective is that I'm a vegan, so there's a lot of things here I don't eat, and it has some fresh fruits here, I guess. You guys can see that. But to me, as a Cometian, as a spiritual individual, I find it very, very barbaric to kill animals for food. I won't do it, and I don't even like to sit at a dinner table with people who are eating meat, but I do so. And the reason is you know, a lot of people have their own reasons. Some people do it for spiritual reasons. Some people do it because of how the animals are treated in these slaughterhouses, or the mere fact that they're injecting them with chemicals and all kinds of stuff. But they are treated inhumanely in these slaughterhouses. It's just terrible. But the reason that, one of the main reasons is that I don't eat animal flesh is because we don't have to. And we are not meant to eat animal flesh. I don't care what anybody says, because if we were meant to be carnivores, you wouldn't have to cook your meat. All right? You know, the mere smell of raw meat with blood dripping out of it, you would salivate, you would want it, and you could eat it just plain raw. We're herbivores. We're meant to just eat vegetables and plants. And you know, it's interesting because when I do like watching cooking shows, especially on the internet, and it really disheartens me that every time I'm watching a show, they put together this beautiful array of vegetables, and they probably, you know, it'll stir fry, and the next thing I know, they're throwing an egg in there, and I'm like, oh my God, they just ruined it. You know what I mean? You see here your pre-packaged meat and dairy products. I actually grew up lactose intolerant, so I don't drink any dairy, and nor should you. That is not good for you. You should not be drinking cow's milk at all. If you know, I like ice cream, so there's a lot of ice cream substitutes that are made either from soy milk or almond milk or coconut milk, which is really good. And there are a lot of other companies that produce products that are made from seitan, soy, tofu, that are very, very healthy for you. A couple of these are, I'm looking at right now, you have your Boca, and I love Boca burgers, and Morningstar, but you have to be very careful with Morningstar because some of Morningstar's products have eggs in them. I don't know why they did that, so that's actually considered vegetarian though, but I won't eat those with egg products. In fact, you know, one of the sausage patties I used to like, but when I read the ingredients and saw that it was had eggs in it, or egg whites specifically, I was like, okay, no more of that, you know. And but they do make, as I have here, some great barbecue ribs. And to be honest with you, there's even great vegan restaurants where you can go and you can get like soy salmon, you can get burgers, you can get, like I said, ribs. Almost just about anything. And if you know anything about soy, the one thing is it's all how you flavor it, and if you do it right, it can resemble meat. And in fact, they're making new discoveries all the time with different types of fruits that, when prepared correctly, can either taste like scrambled eggs, or it can taste just like pork, you know, or steak, like a Philly steak sandwich. So I really advise that you explore all of this, because, you know, we are not meant to eat meat. It's not healthy for us because it sits in your digestive system, your digestive tract, and it takes a long time for it to be broken down. And here we go to the egg section. You see all those eggs? Those are baby chicken, folks. Don't eat those, baby chickens, okay? And you know, some of them have a little blood spot in there from when that's I guess the chicken's period or something. Anyway, my minister told me that and I freaked out. I said, what? Not that I eat eggs anyway, but you know, I saw that and I was like, ew, you know? So, you know, as part of a spiritual life, you want to strive to be better. Do you know what I mean? And you're not going to be able to reach the zenith of your spiritual ascension by just praying, meditating alone. You have to take care of the Geb aspect, which is Geb is the physical body, the state of the health. And when the health is aligned properly, and as Ma'at would say, in balance, then you're on your way to become enlightened. But you have to cleanse yourself of all of those nasty meat products and potato chips. These are better, a little bit better because they're baked and not fried. That grease will kill you. You don't want to put that in your system. It'll clog your arteries and give you a heart attack, you know. And also too, let me just school you on, if you're interested in becoming a vegetarian or a vegan, that you have to be careful because they don't tell you a lot of things. You see these vegans on TV talking about how much better their lives are. And I'm looking, you know, it's interesting, I can't find them. I'm looking for goju berries because they taste really good with my ice cream. But I can't seem to find them. But you know, these people and these gurus talk about you have to do a vegetarian diet or a vegan diet that'll make you feel better and give you more energy, which is true, but there is a downside. And the downside is that most vegetarians and vegans who are strict, you'll find that their diet lacks the necessary protein. And you must have protein in your diet, and you must have a lot of it. The problem with, well, I love these grapes. I think these are seedless grapes, which is not that great for you because they're considered like a GMO. And how do they reproduce if they don't have any seeds? Good question, right? So the idea here is that, now what was I saying? I got distracted looking by everything. Is that the fact I still can't find these goji berries. This is annoying. That if you get on a vegan or vegetarian diet, you eat a lot of soy and tofu. For men, that's not good. It produces too much. It produces estrogen, and you don't want that in your diet because it's going to make you passive. It's complacent, and you need that yang energy, that fire energy, that ra energy. So be careful not to eat too much soy and tofu. And for women, especially women who are pregnant and like, you know, things like that, you don't want to eat too much soy and protein as well because you're already producing estrogen, so you don't want to produce any more that can cause problems, possibly cancer, things like that. So just be careful, consult your doctor to give you more information on that. And on that same note, you should also have an alternative doctor. I do have a Western and an alternative doctor who is schooled in homeopathic medicine, acupuncture, acupressure, because you need a second opinion and you need somebody schooled in old ways of holistic healing to address issues that you may have that Western science cannot. So I think I've covered everything. I still can't find the goji berry, so I'm going to get out of here. But that is just my message to you is, you know, try to live a healthy lifestyle. Don't eat meat, especially pork. Pork is very, very dangerous for you. Don't eat that. You know, it can cause high blood pressure. The body doesn't digest pork well, and there's just a lot of ills that come from eating that, especially. And another piece of advice: if you're going to pursue a vegetarian or vegan diet, you can do it slowly. You don't have to go cold turkey. A lot of people, think that, oh my God, if I do this, my body is going to go through shock. Yes, your body will. So, do it one step at a time. Maybe eat a pure vegetarian meal, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Then graduate to 7 days, the entire 7 days. Go on your vegetarian diet, and after that, you can go to vegan. And just keep in mind this: that when you do go vegan or vegetarian, when you're eating the meat substitutes, the texture will be very, very different, and that's kind of what turns people off, the texture. And but the flavor is really good. I've had no one say the flavor was bad or it tasted bad. The texture just spooked everybody out because they're used to meat being a little tough, really a little hard to chew. But when you put the meat substitute in your mouth, it's softer. In some instances, it can melt in your mouth, but it always tastes yummy. My tummy loves it. So hey, listen. So that's all I got for now. I've got to find some more stuff. I just wanted to take you along shopping with me and give you some tips on eating healthier and becoming more spiritual. So this is Het-Heru. If you like this video, hit the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with friends and family. And also, please, if you get an opportunity, support me on Patreon. You can do so for as little as $1 a month. And then we have some other levels where you can go from 5 to 10, and some really good special videos for only those Patreon subscribers or supporters. You'll get really cool videos. And that's it for now. So Amen Ra. Bye.